and welcome the national organizer and co-chair of the March for Racial Justice, Dorcas Davis. What up, Brooklyn? My voice is a little hoarse because I was screaming in D.C. yesterday. But I wanted to say this is my hometown. So this rally and this march means it's very personal to me. And when we first came up with the idea to do a March for Racial Justice in D.C., it was from when the murderer of Philando Castile was acquitted on June 16th. And we decided that that was enough. That was enough of seeing people in our country living in fear and under surveillance to the point where their rights meant nothing. And I came personally to it because my father in Bed-Stuy, in Brooklyn, where I'm from, 4th generation, was robbed and assaulted by the police. And we have spent the last 6 years trying to receive justice for my father, for those officers, and those officers were protected and not my father. So I got to see close up what it looks like when you try to counter a system that's not set up for your benefit as a citizen. And so when we set out to do the March for Racial Justice, everyone came with a personal story. The day, September 30th, is also the day of the Elaine massacre. And on that day, hundreds of black people in Elaine, Arkansas were murdered when they tried to stand up for their rights and to demand equal pay. So we had ancestors from almost 100 years ago towards the present who we were trying to represent and give voice to and give language to of what has been going on in this country, and it's time to stop. Let's be clear, the message to stop is not going to come from leadership in this country. It's not. It never has. So anybody here who's waiting for the Trump administration or anybody there to suddenly have some compassion for human beings in this country is not going to happen. So don't waste your time. Spend your time in the streets and talking to each other. Spend your time out here looking at each other. Right now, I want you to look at each other. Look who's here standing. Look around. Say what's up. We do Booker style. What's up? In DC, I was like, say I love you, but that's how we say to Booker. What's up? So today and forward, I don't care if you've never been to a rally before. I don't care if you've never been to an action. I don't care if you've been there for 20 years. We are forging a new standard, a new path for this country. Because Donald Trump, like it or not, he's, like I said, he's not the leadership and the guidance, but he's the wake-up call. Okay? Because nothing that's been going on right now has not been going on for the last 400 and 500 years. Puerto Rico didn't just get like that, okay? So our brothers and sisters in Puerto Rico, those 3.5 million people right now, it didn't just happen. So police brutality was not just on the scene. This is the same thing MLK, this is the same thing Malcolm X was talking about. We need to stop talking about it and be about it and be about action. So when you come here, when you come and you sign up for March for Racial Justice, this is what this is about. Let me tell you right now, it's about action. Because we can talk all day, and I want you to talk. I want you to have dialogue, because that's what we had to do. Rabbi Jill Jacobs, is she here? I want to send a shout out. M4RJ here. We got on a call when we found out about Yom Kippur. We got on a call. I was like, we need to understand everything. And we talked it out and we worked it out. And that's what needs to happen. And in putting this march together, I've been to reservations, I've been to communities across this nation, having conversations with people and telling me, what does this look like? What does oppression look like to you? What does white supremacy look like in this community? What does racial injustice look like? So then we can fight it and know exactly what we need to do. But if we don't talk to each other, if we don't have each other's back, then we can't fight what's coming down, because it is going to come down even more. So look at each other, see each other and believe each other. And do not believe the lies that come out that we cannot gather and say and tell the truth to each other and do it in peace and in love. We can be very truthful and authentic about what each other is going through, and we can move forward in unity and love. That's the only way we can move forward. We can't move forward if we keep lying to each other and pretending things are okay when they're not. So I encourage you and I demand this from you as you are here today to look around, ask questions, and see in what ways you can be of service. Because I come from a community that has always been of service. I come from people who have always been of service to this country. But still, we are not guaranteed the rights and dignities to live in peace in the pursuit of happiness in this country. And that pisses me off. But I want you to understand that everything that we are doing today, everything that we will do for the future is motivated by love. Motivated by the love that I have for my father, for my brother, for my nieces and nephews, for eventually my children. We're doing this for the 7 generations, as my indigenous brothers and sisters would say. That's what we're doing this for. So let's be bonded, let's be in unity, and move forward together in righteousness and in love. Thank you.